You must have heard this quote that the strength of a building is dependent upon the strength of the foundation. The same thing is true for a business as well. But the foundation of a business is the strong branding. Till now, we discussed what is branding, why we should be doing branding of our business or a product, and what are the types of branding, and what is the actual necessity of doing branding. So, in this video, we are discussing the essentials of branding. There are a few essentials that I want you to go through as in when you are going to work upon branding of your business. Okay, so the very first branding essential is position. Position meaning the way you want your brand to be known in the market. Your unique value proposition of your brand is known as positioning. That what do you deliver and what are your unique value propositions, or maybe what you stand for and how do you differentiate from the competitors. That is known as positioning of your business. The next thing is promise. So what does promise include? Promise is a value or a mission of a brand that they converse when they are interacting with someone. It may be the employee of the company, or maybe the customer, or maybe someone who is a third party who has nothing to do with the business, but in future maybe there can be the customers of this brand or the business, right? So in case of promise, the brand makes sure that whatever business decisions that they are making, the promise must be reflected into them. The conversation, the communication should include the promise of that brand. The next thing is personality. So the personality is a perception that they want to be created in the market. So as we all know, what kind of personality Apple have. So as in when we close our eyes and we think of Apple, we always have the word innovation, right? The same way, there are a few adjectives connected with few brands, and that is known as personality. So the brand is designed and perceived in such a way that as and when someone thinks of them, they always have that adjective in their mind. The same way Tata, right? Tata is a replacement of trust. So they have positioned themselves and they have always communicated trust into their all transactions. Whether they are like, it is not about monetary transactions, but it is actually about communication. As and when they speak about something, they always demonstrate trust. So the value or the perception that you always demonstrate, that is known as the personality of your brand. So as and when you are designing the brand, there are different kind of personalities that is known as brand archetypes. If you want to know more about brand archetypes, comment below and I'll make a separate video regarding brand archetypes. Next point, next essential trait of a brand is the story. So a brand story contains a few essential parts of the brand, how the brand evolved, how it is established, and how the whole story is going on around the brand. What is the reason behind the establishment of this brand, right? Or what is the why, if we are just summarizing it. So the why is a part of the brand story. What does brand story do? So if you just think of a famous brand, maybe let's talk about Reliance. Reliance itself means trust. So if you talk about the brand story of Reliance, you will always have Dhirubhai Ambani in your mind, and a hardworking person who is there and who is a visionary to build that brand, right? So as and when we talk about Reliance, we always talk about Dhirubhai Ambani. So that is a brand story. The next part of a brand is brand associates. So here in brand associates, we talk about some visual aspects. That is your logo, your coloring and your color, like the way you represent the stuff, like the visual stuff of your brand. So as and when we talk about specific kind of branding, so these are a few essential parts of branding your business. I hope this video is useful for you. If you feel like you would like to have in-depth video of one of the essentials of branding, feel free to comment and I'll be here to serve the request. Thank you.